we play against Kaido. They choose to go first and mulligan right away. We go second and we have a lot of searchers to populate the board, so we keep it. We draw, and here we can start with Dadan. We search for Magura to buff our 1-cost characters. Really easy strategy here. We just swarm the board, most likely ignore board from Kaido, and just swing into him as much as possible. Who's who? On play, KO our Dadan, and they swing for 5k. I don't see any play here to counter it, so 1 life we can take. We have Diable, it's perfect card in this matchup in case of some random blocker at the end. And here we have 3000 power, so not a threat for now. So we can use all the cordons for characters. We pressure 5k into leader. We play Nami. We search here for Sanikon, the only choice here. And here I would like to pressure a little bit more with board state. So we play another Nami for another Sanikon, and we play both immediately. And this is much more impactful than playing Nico Robin or playing Vista. They play Jack, trash 1 card and 1 Dawn and set it active. Nice value play, but they trash Hydra and play a blocker here. And again, 5k swing. I think it's still okay to take it. We don't really have anything to counter it this early. And we have another Robin in hand. And now, because we want to pressure as much as possible, we can either KO this blocker with Vista, or we can just swing. And because it's only 3k blocker and we don't have Jet Pistol in hand, we have only 1 removal, I prefer to swing over it. So we start with Sunny here. And we just attack for 5k because of the blocker. We don't to commit too much into our swings, because characters are going to be KO'd the next turn anyway, and we want to provoke a blocker like that. And now we can proceed to much higher swings, but also what we can do, we can play something impactful here and just swing with leader, and when they clean our board with 2 swings, we have the next attacker ready and also our small characters. So here you want to swing for 6, and I'm going to play Nico Robin. And Nico Robin puts pressure on them as well, because okay, they can just clear like that, and this is only a 3k attack, so probably they want like go leader into leader, and then 7 dawns are probably for Kaido to clear Robin. So what I'm going to do here is to protect 1 Sunny with Robin, and probably now let the others, the other attack go through. So they clear, Another attack from leader probably. And now we wait for king. And this is the big king for 7 cost, so they can KO 2 of our characters. And here the game starts to look much more interesting. We cannot really do anything about this king, so we want to start rushing the life. We can use 1 Magura on Nami for 6k. So we have 1 Don leader, and 1 Don for 7k because they are tapped, and another one under leader for another 7k, and then we are still left with 4 Dons to populate the board, and I think this is the correct place here. So we play Magura first, buff Nami, swing for 7, and let's see how they react. They take, we can swing, oh, maybe trigger, yes, trigger there, return 1 Don. Okay, we return Don from Nami, so it was the perfect play here. We don't lose anything. So we go with another 7k. They take. We don't have any rusher here, and they can perform 4 attacks maybe. So we can just clean the board or play the searcher and populate the board. In this case, from my opinion, the next turn is 7 Don again, so it might be king, might be blocker. So I play a searcher here, and Gordon or Makino, and I think Makino is much more valuable here, brings much more value because we have Gordon already, and I don't imagine any more blockers next turn, and we still have Diable. So because of that, we just play Sunny here, and we play Gordon. So 7 Dons. If they play king, they clear 2 characters, then they can attack into Nami, and we still have 2 characters to pressure next turn, or just play Diable on our leader, and then we just swing for not 14 but 13k, because it will be 9 Don turn. What's interesting for me is that they used Harsh Judgment to slow us down. Probably are afraid of Edward Newgate character, so it's interesting if they have more in hand. And here 6k swing, just simple counter just in case. 5 Dons left, maybe Queen or Uta maybe? Might be. 3k into Nami, no problem. And maybe 2 swings into leader. No, actually Domino. Okay, 6k into leader. We let it through. Okay, no trigger. And 7k here into leader as well. We can either block it. Do we want to Vista? It's interesting here. We have a lot of swings next turn. We can block, but then we don't have anything for the following turn, and they have 2 Dons open. It's interesting. What's more important? I would say we take it here, Okay, we have Roronoa Zoro. Now, here's the point. Sure, we can use the swing with Zoro, but the point is they have a lot of cards. They have 2 dons open, so might be another Harsh Judgment, especially that they use it from trigger. So I start slow. 5k. And here is big decision. If they keep blocker for the last swing, it might be not enough because oh, and we have 2k counter. Okay, so we know they don't have 1k counters. So another 5k. Now they block. So we know they have either just event in hand or they wait for the bigger attack. And here we have to think, because event would mean 9k that they can counter 9k with 1 card. So we have to think how to play this turn the best. If we put 6k here, we still need 3 don, so 4 don total. Here we just need 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will have 9k. And I would like to check them like that. So 9k swing. And we use Thunder Bagua, and it was probably the last line of defense here. So yeah, we win. In case they use anything else, we still had Zoro swing or Magura into Magura, but before that probably 2 dons into Gordon to swing for another 5k. It might look like a close game, but remember that we had a lot of counter power last turn, and instead of taking life we could have just counter it. So it was more of our decision making than them pressuring us. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video, take it easy.